All right. Hi, Capricorn. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your second weekly reading of October. This week, I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot. It's a lovely deck, and it has a cool little quirk in that it has a 79th card called, I'm gonna take these two. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take them all. So it has a 79th card called the Unknown, and the Unknown, well, as the name implies, is about embracing the unknown and relinquishing your expectations for your situations. All right, you guys, I'm seeing a lot of good stuff. So the first thing I'm seeing is that as your overall card, you have the Chariot, and the Chariot has the astrological sign of Cancer. And Cancer actually got the Chariot as their overall energy as well. So perhaps there's something that might benefit you in the Cancer reading. Cancer is your opposing astrological sign. I would highly suggest looking at it, especially if you have a lot of Cancer or water in your chart. But moving on to the reading proper, you have the Six of Cups and the Lovers with the World and the Eight of Wands. So that to me is fantastic omen. It's fantastic. I'm seeing it's a very black and white reading that you have this week. I'm seeing the good and then there's bad. But the bad looks like it's in the past, especially with this World card. I don't know what it was that may have been an issue to you in the past. It may have been that somebody was keeping secrets. So with the Seven of Swords here, I see that I'm going to go ahead and separate this reading out to three parts. What I think is in your past, your sort of transitional cards, and then your positive future cards. In the past, I see the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is sort of the lying, cheating, stealing card. And I'm getting definitely that, but times 10, unfortunately, with this Moon card. So somebody in the past really hurt you, I feel, especially with this Nine of Swords. It's the type of hurt where you sort of stay up at night thinking about what happened, why it happened, what could have been different, and that kind of stuff. But you guys need to know that it's not your fault at all. And with this Five of Cups, you need to know that there's more, you know? 3 cups spilled over, but there's still 2 cups that are left. And those 2 cups are you. Those 2 cups are your other opportunities and your other abilities and other attributes and your ability to keep persisting. So whenever I see the Five of Cups, I always see some negativity and disappointment that comes inherent with that card. But also you have the positivity and the knowledge that things aren't as bad as they may have first seemed. The Moon card, I feel, also is talking about your intuition. A lot of the other signs have been very intuitive this week. A lot of the other signs also got the High Priestess. So I'm feeling that you're sort of in the same boat. Everyone's just kind of knows what's going on. And I feel like you know what's going on as well. I will give you the advice though, like, definitely try to look on the bright side of things a little bit more, because with this King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles talks about Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and it's your sign, and the fact that it's in reverse tells me that you're not really feeling within your energy this week. So definitely start to sort of, what I find helps a lot is keeping like a gratitude journal, where you just list off the things that make you happy and list off the things that you're grateful for. And I feel like that's going to help change your mindset and change your mental space to where you can allow new love to come in. And I definitely feel like you've been trying and you've been doing a good job of it. With this Seven of Pentacles, World, and Eight of Wands, you're definitely reaping the rewards of what's coming in. The Seven of Pentacles to me always talks about seeing the results of your labor. It's having had planted a tree and having the tree give fruit. So with the World card, I feel like whatever situation is in the past that was in the past is in the past and it's over. And that's why it's in the past. And that's why it's not present energy or future energy, because the world finishes that. And with this Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you've been working on yourself. I feel like you've been doing a lot of soul searching and a lot of inner work. And you're starting to bear the fruit. And even though it may look like it's really far away and not close and just difficult or whatever, with this Eight of Wands, it's coming in quick. Usually the Eight of Wands to me talks about communication, but I feel like in this scenario it talks more about the fruit that your labor is bearing. So I feel like any second now you're gonna really see the impact of what you've started. And it's so much easier to attract people and attract love when we're full with ourselves. When we are coming from a place of lacking and trying to find a partner to fulfill us, that's when I feel we have the hardest time finding a partner. But right around the corner, I see the Six of Cups and the Lovers. So the Six of Cups talks about soulmate energy, and the Lovers is, it couldn't be any more clear. It's in the name. It's the Lovers. I feel like you're maybe not like this week or the week after or whatever, but I feel like if you are setting your intentions and doing your inner work with the Six of Cups, healing your inner child and putting in all the effort, you're going to start to see love coming in. And maybe it'll start in small ways, like you could have some nice conversations with your friends and family, and maybe you'll start to see more appreciation of you or whatever. But I feel like it's all going to culminate in you finding true or new love or true love or something that will make you happy. And that's not exactly the best choice of words that I could use, because the idea is that you're able to make yourself happy and then you're able to share that happiness with someone else. But whoever you're sharing with, they're on their way. The Lovers talks about overcoming obstacles, so I feel like they're overcoming things of their own and they're right around the corner. I also forgot to mention when I was talking about your transitional period with the World, the Seven of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Eight of Wands, is that also the Chariot talks about transition. So I definitely feel like that's where you're at right now. You're moving from your past to your future. And oftentimes that middle transitional period tends to be one of the most awkward periods, but I feel like you're doing just fine. And if you are getting discouraged, try to look at the end of that tunnel, because I definitely see that you're going to see a lot of light. You're going to see a lot of love. So that's your reading for this week, Capricorn. I wish you guys the best of luck, and I hope to see you guys next week for your next weekly reading. Bye-bye.